is a supplemental budget. So with that, I believe Ms. Saul, you may have some information you'd like to share before we have any motion or action taken by the board.
Yes, and I thank you all for being willing to have this meeting. As you know, we had a lot of mixed informations, kind of on again, off again with our PERS pension bonds, but I am happy to report that they did close today, and our paying agent, US Bank, did receive the funds and then forward them on to the Treasury. But as part of the on and off, I was originally told that we would not need to do a supplemental budget. But then the more I dug into it, I thought, I think we probably do. So I reached out to our auditors. They agreed that yes, because we had the time here at the end of the year, that we should go ahead and do the supplemental budget. So all the supplemental budget is doing is recognizing the revenue that we are receiving from the sale of the bonds or through this transaction. And then on the expense side, we're just recognizing the closing cost, which were the $200,000 line item. And then the big line item is just recognizing that those funds went directly to PERS. So there's no other transactions with this supplemental budget. Is just us being able to record it in the proper budget year.
Right. And so this will be reported in the 2021-2022 budget year. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
All right. Any further questions for Ms. Saul?
I don't have any.
All right. Does everybody have the motion in front of them from board book?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do we have at least one that does?
I'm trying.
Is it the same one that was in the agenda? The meeting
Yes.
agenda? Okay. I move that the Board of Education adopt the supplemental budget as presented per resolution 21-22-11.
I second.
It's been moved by Ms. Luisi, seconded by Mrs. Sherman, that we adopt the supplemental budget as presented per resolution 21-22-11. I'll go ahead and call through the roll of board members so that we have each individual person responding. So either aye or no, as the case may be. So Ms. Luisi.
Aye.
Ms. Holthus.
Aye.
Mrs. Sherman.
Aye.
And Mr. Goller, aye. That motion does pass 4-0. And that takes us to 5.2, separation agreement. So this was added somewhat later in the process. So, you did receive yesterday a separation agreement between Marty McQueen and Hermiston School District. So this is something that we've been working on for a little while. And at this time, I would entertain a motion with respect to the separation agreement. So there's two parts to that, both adopting the separation agreement and designating a member of the board. It's recommended the chair, but it doesn't have to be. Anybody can sign. But someone to sign the agreement on behalf of the district. So does someone have that motion available to them?
I'm looking for that right now. Did that come in an email?
It is in board book. So you'd have to log into board book and you would see that within board book. If no one has it, I can go ahead and make the motion as well. So it's unusual, but the chair is able to make motions also. So I'll go ahead and do that. I move that the Hermiston School Board adopt the separation agreement and designate the board chair to sign the agreement on behalf of the district.
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
Were there any changes from what we had originally talked about?
What's that again, Ms. Holthus?
Were there any changes from what we had originally talked about?
No changes.
Okay, then. No further discussion.
All right. With that, I will again call the roll. Ms. Luisi,
Aye.
Ms. Holthus,
Aye.
Mr. Sherman,
Aye.
and Mr. Goller, aye. Again, that also carries 4-0. And then lastly, we are at 5.3 personnel appointments. And Dr. Mooney, do you have anything you wanted to share?
So we do have, I have the recommendation of personnel appointments for the board this evening, and this includes licensed positions that we are actually, it's that time of the year, we want to be able to move those individuals through our hiring processes and make sure that where necessary and appropriate, they're able to submit their resignations from current employment. And again, these are just licensed positions for the upcoming school year. We will again have recommendations at the July meeting, but wanted to be able to move forward with some of these hires since we had this meeting this evening.
All right. So with that, do we have a motion? And the recommendation is that the Board of Education approve the appointment of the listed employees.
I move that the Board of Education approves the appointment of the listed employees.
I'll second.
Second. Go ahead, Ginny.
It's all right. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
I have Ms. Luisi has moved, Ms. Holthus has seconded that the Board of Education approve the appointment of the listed employees. Any discussion? All right. Hearing none again, I will call the roll. Ms. Luisi,
Aye.
Ms. Holthus,
Aye.
Ms. Sherman,
Aye.
Mr. Goller, aye. That motion carries 4-0 and takes us to item 6, I believe, which is adjournment.
I
We
move
have a
that we
motion.
adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
Been moved by Ms. Holthus, seconded by Ms. Luisi that we adjourn the meeting. Any discussion? All right, I'll call the roll. Ms. Luisi,
Aye.
Ms. Holthus,
Aye.
Mr. Sherman,
Aye.
and Mr. Goller, aye. That motion
Mr.
carries
Fowler, I'll
4-0.
note that,
Yes.
I'd like to note that Mr. Gardner was just able to join the meeting.
Hi there.
Aye.
Mr. Gardner, welcome. We just moved through the items and had a motion and vote to adjourn the meeting. So you are here just in time to register a vote if you would like to, with respect to item 6 adjournment. And the vote could be aye or no.
Aye.
All right. Sorry that you caught us just at the tail end of the meeting, Mr. Gardner, but thank you for your effort to be here this evening.
No problem.
All right. With that, this meeting is adjourned. Again, thank you all for taking a little bit of time this evening to attend to the matters that we discussed this evening. So I do appreciate you taking a little bit of time for this meeting that was scheduled to address some kind of last minute critical issues that we needed to get through. But thank you all, and I hope you have a great night. Enjoy this nice warm weather that we're having.
Thank you.
Thank